and everything that I've just said to you, Allah Ta'ala has sent the deen, the Quran and the guides to us for one reason, so that we can revise, repeat, understand that your objective of life is this. This is what you've been sent to the world for. What is the Ati'u Allah wa Ati'u Rasul faqad faza fawzan azima, Allah says. Yes, obey Allah and His Rasul, and this is success. Leave everything else to the side. Eating, drinking, roti, food, shop, business. These are the needs of life. This is the luggage for the journey. And Allah Ta'ala says, rizq is in my control, mal is in my control, I am the controller, I give children, I give rizq, I give wealth, I give health, I give the wife, I give children. Everything, qadir and mutlaq, I am the omnipotent, I am the most powerful. You keep on worshipping me, fulfilling my orders, I'll keep on giving to you. Something has generated, shaitan and nafs have surrounded you, overtaken you, and there's a cure for this. Wattaqullah, Allah Ta'ala says. Wattaqullah, this is the cure Allah is mentioning in the Quran. Allah says, look, I tell you the cure, that with Iman, what should you be doing? What is the proof of Iman? Allah Ta'ala says, you should obey me. That's the proof of your Iman, isn't it? If I call myself a mu'min, then what is the proof of this Iman? You understand the proof of Iman? That what will show and prove and demonstrate that I've got Iman? What will force me to practice certain actions if I want to show I've got Iman? If I believe in Allah, then what Allah Ta'ala is saying to me, I should listen. And if I don't listen, then Allah Ta'ala says, there's a reason for this. And I'll tell you the cure for this. What's that? Wattaqullah. Allahu Akbar. What is this? The Allah Ta'ala says that inside you, if a jazba was to be created, the passion was to be aroused. If inside you, there is a passion there, but it's weak. You need to rekindle that passion, because nafs and shaitan have overtaken you. If you stay like this, then most definitely you will never be able to go into paradise. You'll be destroyed. You'll be destroyed. So what should you do now? Wattaqullah, that you need to create jazba, which is taqwa. You need to arouse, rekindle the passion, which is called taqwa. This passion of taqwa is weak inside you. It's gone to sleep. The embers are not burning. As soon as the embers start to burn, the passion is kindled, and the nafs and shaitan will be suppressed, and you'll have total courage and determination, and you'll start to obey Allah. Subhanallah. Do you understand this? Do you understand this point? So now, taqwa. Taqwa, how do I rekindle this? How do I arouse this? How do I bring this passion alive? The commentators have stated that taqwa, which is the fear of Allah, create the fear of Allah. Commentators say this, but I'd like to explain this a bit differently. A new explanation. The Mufassirin have said a beautiful point, that look, a man, a human being, a man, woman, human being, do actions based on two, you can say, reasons. Yeah, they're dependent. Taqwa is dependent on two things. Taqwa is formed of two things. And taqwa, Allah Ta'ala is ordering us to bring into our life. For example, you have a wife, and your wife, she makes food for the husband. The husband's gone to work. The wife, she's cooking food, and she'll have two passions. From the two, she'll have one. When she's making the food, she'll say, my husband's going to come, I need to cook the food, I need to make the roti, chapatis. When he comes, he'll tell me of, why didn't you do this, why didn't you do that? This you will call fear. Quickly out of fear, she'll work quickly, she'll knead the dough, make the chapatis, and make the curry and the food. And what is it that's driving her? What's the driving force? Khawf, fear. And on the other side, the passion. Where can the passion come from? Is that she has extreme love for her husband. My husband will come, poor soul will be tired, and he'll have worked hard in the day. I want to cook good food for him, make nice things for him. When he comes, I'll serve him, and I'll make nice chapatis for him. What sort of passion is this? This is the passion of love. Say Subhanallah. Subhanallah. So khawf and love, these two passions, if they combine, they make taqwa. Do you understand? Do we understand? So to obey Allah, to follow Allah's rules, there's khawf. Oh, Allah Ta'ala said there will be Jahannam, I'll be thrown in there. How dare I leave Salah? If I lie, Allah's going to give me this punishment. So a man, out of these fears, he does good actions. Oh, if I don't pray Salah, there will be severe punishment, isn't it? Oh, if I don't go here, then I'll burn in the fire of Jahannam if I don't do this. So what is this condition, this emotion? This is the emotion of fear. This is element number one, part of taqwa. But Allah Ta'ala says, no, I don't want you just to be scared and afraid of me. Allah Ta'ala says, what I want is that inside the human being, he should have element number two of taqwa, which is muhabbat, love for Allah. That, oh, if I lie, Allah, my Rabb, will be unhappy with me. And this is the connection, the Shaykh and the Murid. The Shaykh and the Murid, the student who obeys the Shaykh, that if my Shaykh gave me these instructions, if my Shaykh has told me to do this, and if I don't do this action, then my Shaykh will be unhappy with me. Oh, I don't want to give him pain, etc. Isn't this? Oh, no, yaar, this cannot be that I do this action. My Shaykh will be unhappy with me, I won't do this ever. Then he doesn't do that action, the student. There's another jazba, if I do this, my Shaykh will be unhappy with me, he'll turf me out, and he'll expel me. This is khawf. Allah Ta'ala says that my servant, he shouldn't be linked with me due to fear. He should be linked with me due to muhabbat, due to love. Yes? How to develop our love and taqwa. So to develop the passion of taqwa, Allah Ta'ala has given us the wasail, the means, that with these means we can elevate this power of love, this passion of love, this element of love. And if we don't have this element and passion of love, then shaitan and nafs will overwhelm us and will be destroyed. So to elevate love, we follow the path of tazkiyah. We study the subject of tazkiyah. There's some people, they go to a shaykh and very quickly the changes come into their life. They've gone on the right path. Allah Ta'ala has instructed, Allah Ta'ala has told us this path. Allah has defined this path. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu taqullah wattaqullah wal tanzur nafsum ma. Allah Ta'ala says, this is a very, very famous verse that we know, that we read in the Quran. Allah has mentioned that, Allah explains it further, that Allah Ta'ala is explaining in a beautiful way that this jazba you're going to attain, that Allah Ta'ala has explained a beautiful method how to bring taqwa. Allahu Akbar. Allah says, if you do this regularly, that your internal system should assess your iman level and your emotions and passions, etc. When you go to a shaykh, to a teacher, then the teacher, he assesses and analyzes the internal state of the mu'min, that how is he going high or is he going low? Spiritually, is he high or is he low? And he has a link with this, because the shaykh, he wants to elevate the spiritual strength of the mu'min, the student. But remember this point, that when this happens, then this doesn't mean that you'll start to see kashf and vision and karamat and miracles and dreams. This is the draj. You shouldn't have yaqeen on this. Rather, the recognition of the elevation spiritually is that if you didn't pray salah before, then you start to pray salah.